Hi guys, I just wanted to hop on and it's been a while since I've posted a video again. So I just wanted to give a little update of where we are and talk about our day yesterday because it wasn't so great. So anyway, last Saturday, John and I got on a plane really early in the morning and went to Chicago. And his cousin picked us up, and we drove to Michigan to meet more of his cousins. Long story short, John's family has gotten together for 44 years. His dad is one of 11 siblings, and we do this over the 4th of July every year. The same place. It's been the same place for 44 years, and it's time for a new place. So, one of John's uncles used to be in charge of all of the accommodations, and he passed that job down to John a few years ago. So John and another cousin had been working feverishly to find a new place, and we found one. So we went to go check it out. Flights were super, super, super cheap, and so I had decided to go with for just a few days, and my parents stayed with the kids. So it was really nice to have a break, and actually, a few of us stayed at the cottage that we're going to be renting next summer, and just had a blast. We ate out, a bunch of us, I don't know, like 20 of us or so ate out at this little pizza place, and it was really good on the lake. And then we played cards, just the six of us or however many that stayed, played cards, and it was just fun. It was just so fun. And then Sunday we got up and drove back to Chicago and just kind of hung out there. Just relaxed and had supper with the cousins and just hung out. And then Monday did a little shopping. John did some fishing with his cousin on Sunday. So it was just a great weekend. Just a nice getaway. It wasn't necessarily that John and I had time together, but it was this weekend wasn't about that so much. It was just about just getting away, taking a break from everything. I literally took a break from everything, which you pay for. So when my Monday starts on Tuesday, makes kind of a challenging week, but it's okay. We're getting back into the swing of things again, and Lydia did really well while we were gone. So I don't know. We didn't get home till like 12:30 Monday night, and the big kids, all three, helped take care of her. Well, I'm guessing it was just probably one that took care of her, but that's how it goes. So anyway, they were all three home. And so she, of course, woke up when we got home, and then she was up super early yesterday. So maybe yesterday was because she didn't have enough sleep. I'm not sure, but she's never really had a tough time at school, and she had a meltdown yesterday. Major, major meltdown in the hallway. And some of her friends saw that. That's hard. So, yeah, it was tough. So I went into the school and talked with some of the people there and tried to figure out why this happened. What can we do next time? Or, they handled it well. They handled it really well, actually. So it was kind of good for them to see that, because now they know that's what we experience at home. And yeah, so then we just develop a plan and hope that it doesn't happen again. And I'm just trying to tell her to make sure you ask for breaks if you need a break. Kind of the stinky thing is the period that she had this meltdown, her brother has study hall next door, and he could hear her crying in the hall. And of course, she was asking for him, and we're just not doing that. We're not allowing him to do that. It's not fair to him. He has to focus on his schoolwork. This year is important. We've got to do it right, and he doesn't need to be dealing with her during class. And so I was proud of him for staying put and letting the staff handle it. But it was really, really hard for him to hear that. And this isn't the first time that she's come crying to him that during that study hall. And so he's going to try and get his study hall switched to a different area of the school in the high school wing. So it'll just be better for him. And then for her to learn that she can't be dependent on him. He's not going to be there next year. She has to learn how to cope without him. That's why she goes to school and I don't go with her. I mean, she's got to learn how to cope without us around. And so we just have to give her the right tools to learn how to do that. And I'm confident the school's going to handle that well. So I'll be here to guide them if they need it. So, but it just hurt my heart and it made me sad. And one of her really good friends after school said I was in the hall when it happened, and I said it was kind of hard to see, wasn't it? She said, yeah. And I said it's hard to know what to do. And I think they just feel badly for her. They just they don't know what to do or why she's doing it. So in the next couple of weeks, we're hoping to get me into the school to talk to all the sixth graders during their study hall, so that I can talk more about Lydia and why these things happen and what they can do, how they can help her, or for them to just know that it's okay. And it's just that she doesn't have the language to use like we do, and so sometimes this is her result. If she forgets, like, oh, that's right, I can ask for a break, then this happens. And sometimes, which was part of it yesterday, she didn't want to do what she was supposed to do. She was just being kind of a turkey. She's being naughty, and that's not okay. So she's got to learn that you don't get your way all the time, and if you're not going to listen, there's probably going to be a consequence, or you're not going to get by with it. You're not going to be able to tell the teachers no. You have to do what they ask you to do. So, but I also recognize that sometimes she's overstimulated, and we need to deal with that too. So she has had a break from behavior therapy. We're taking a break for a while, not because we want to, but we have to get a better financial plan to pay for that therapy. And so until that plan is in place, we're not going to keep racking up a bill. There's going to be some setbacks, and I can't help but wonder if this is a result of that. John and I kind of talked about that this morning. He's home because it is raining, and he went out to work, did a little job, and then had to come back because it is raining. So we had a little time to visit about it. I don't know, it's hard to know, but she's missed roughly 12 hours of behavior therapy already, and it hasn't even been a full week. So that just gives you an idea of how many hours we spend at therapy a week. And it does help her. We are seeing a difference. I say this all the time, but one example is I couldn't get her to touch a toothbrush before we started this therapy, and I would have to hold her with one hand and brush her teeth with the other, and that's not fun for her or for me. And the girl needs to brush her teeth. She's 12. Brush her teeth. So they worked on that, and she can now do that independently with just very little prompting. So those are things, that, we're just going to have to deal with the best we can at home until we can get back there. And I can do all the things that I know how to do, but I'm not an ABA therapist. I'm also her mom, so it's not going to have the same response. So we'll get back there as soon as we can. There's some insurance changes coming in November. Hopefully that will help. Hopefully that will work. We'll just kind of see. So we're just praying. And I'd ask that you just pray with us that we get this worked out from a financial standpoint, and that we don't have too many setbacks in the meantime. And, part of it could be that we were gone, and, I recognize that. But she and I talked all the way to school about using your language to ask for a break. You can ask for a break, or you can ask for a break with your mouth. So we'll see what happens. I'm going to work with her aide and some folks at school, and, tell them that they need to keep reminding her that that she can have a break. So that's kind of where we're at. Not much else is happening. Just busy working on getting our flu shots this week, and kids have other appointments, so I'm helping them through that in the afternoons. What else? Last football game tomorrow night, so kind of be a bittersweet moment, but Noah's ready for basketball. Basketball's coming. That's his favorite sport, so I'm excited about that. I love basketball. I also love that it's inside, so you don't have to sit out in the cold. Hopefully tomorrow's weather will be a little better than today. I don't know if you can see out my window. No, that's terrible lighting. But anyway, it's yucky. And I even heard that 4-letter word snow might be coming. I hope not. But if it does, it won't last long. So that's that. So we'll keep you posted. And thanks so much, as always, for watching. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button on your YouTube channel or on your YouTube account under the video, and then you won't miss, you'll get to watch all the updates. And I'll try and post these on Facebook as well. So thanks so much for watching. Have a great day.